I don't like your t-shirt, and I'm an immigrant. I don't understand why you would want to deport some of my friends and family who have been working hard in this country.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Claudio, sir.
Yeah, Claudio. And this is just a thought exercise, but it's very revealing. You are king, and you find out that there are 30 million uninvited people in your country. What do you do with them?
I try to find the most humane way of sending them back to our country, but first of all, I want to say...
That's what we're doing!
Wait.
That's what we're doing! So what country did you emigrate from?
Are you going to, like, discriminate against me?
No, I'm going to do the opposite, actually.
I'm Mexican.
But you came here legally, correct?
I did.
You followed the rules. The people that you know didn't follow the rules.
True.
So I divide America not into Hispanic and white, into rule follower and rule breaker.
Yeah.
And so when someone breaks our rules, there must be justice done. And the most humane way is you go back to your country of origin.
Some of my boys, like, they're being, like, persecuted, like, back home, them and their families, like, they're, like, in, like, drug-related, like, wars and violence, and the only way out is if they escape and they break the American law, but that's the only way they're going to survive.
If that is correct, we have a special asylum status that they could seek legally at a port of entry, that they could go through a whole process.
Yeah, but if they're being persecuted, wouldn't it be justified to cut the line?
No. If we all of a sudden say that if you have a lot of gang violence and issues, I mean, like, we have a lot of gang violence and issues. Like, what are we talking about here?
True.
You have to draw the line. If your plane is going down, what do they tell you to do first? You put your mask on first. It's the same way as a country. We need to put our own oxygen mask on first, and then we can worry about helping others.
Hello and welcome to yet another video. Now in today's video, we will be reacting to the best of Charlie Kirk's moments, or the best of Charlie Kirk's debating points. And in this video, I hope you'll be watching it with a keen ear and get to understand Charlie Kirk even better. I know it's a sad day. He was assassinated, and may his soul rest in eternal peace. He was a very staunch Christian who did believe, and not only just believed in Christianity, he also practiced Christianity. You know, there is a difference between somebody who just believes and somebody who goes ahead and practices Christianity. There's a very huge difference. Now, I don't know if you're watching this video and you think that he did not deserve the bullets that went through his neck. Please just comment, or just go in the comment section and probably type RIP, or rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Anyway, without wasting any time, let's jump straight into the video and get to see the best of Charlie Kirk's debating points. Let's get towards the videos, and then thereafter I'll get back here where we shall have a brief discussion about all that's going on right now.
With me I have a sign here. True Christians love everyone. Would you say you believe in this sign?
Yes, but define love.
Define love? It's a respect. You respect someone enough to not judge them, to not hate them for what they're doing, no matter what it is.
Do you lie to people you love?
Do I lie to people I love? Not often enough. And I don't lie about...
Should we, in the ideal, when you love somebody, should you lie to them?
Depends on the lie. Say you have a sibling and they have a dress on, and it is just ugly, the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Are you going to tell them, that dress is ugly, you need to change it, you horrible person?
Yes. In fact, I'll do it in a way that is filled with love, but I love my sister so much that if I feel if she's going to leave the house and be made fun of, I won't let her do that, because that's what love is all about. You see, love is not...
Are you going to make her feel ugly saying that?
Well, no, in fact...
How would you say it to make them not feel ugly?
I would say, listen, I care a lot about you. I think that maybe you should change that outfit, or let's see what other outfits you might have.
What if she's like, no, I spent a lot on this, I'm really proud, I think this looks great. Are you going to say that what she thinks look great doesn't look great to you?
I would say, look, you can obviously wear whatever you want, but I want to caution you that if you wear that dress out in public, it might not be received the way you think it would be received. I would be remiss not to say that if I actually loved my sister. I'd be remiss, because love is not affirmation. Love is not confirmation. Love is making sure that you care so much about the other that you're willing to challenge and point out flaws when you see them and have the courage to articulate it. That's what love is.
Why is Israel so important to America?
What evidence do you have that the Bible is true?
Well, we have archaeological...
Right. Where is that
historical-
archaeological evidence found?
In Israel.
Right. Thank you. So in the places controlled by Muslims, are we able to access that archaeological evidence?
No.
No. So therefore, as it's controlled by Jews, we Christians have actually gotten the better end of the deal. So you're asking the question, why should we support Israel? We want the Bible to be proven true. The archaeological evidence is found in Israel. The places where the Muslims can control it completely, like Bethlehem, we are not able to visit those holy sites. I have a theological belief, but I also have a belief that protecting the historical integrity of the Bible is good for all of humanity. And under its current government, we're allowed to access those holy sites. I'm able to go to see where Jesus walked on the water. I'm able to go and see where Jesus rose from the dead. I'm able to see where Jesus was betrayed by Judas Iscariot. I'm able to see where Jesus preached the Mount of the Beatitudes. And I think that's worth defending. And I'm afraid that if it was under Muslim control, there is no such guarantees always that Western Christians are gained access to those holy sites. You're a teacher.
Yes.
What is a woman?
Woman is a social construct that we've agreed upon.
So I want to thank you for proving a great point.
What?
You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much.
Are you married?
Yes, with 2 beautiful children.
Wow, good for you.
I could tell you're not married.
Yeah.
You're so scared to debate me.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Then debate me anytime, any
Honestly, I'm good. I just debated the governor of this state. I don't need to debate you, Parker, okay?
You keep interrupting me. Every time I actually try to... Every time I try to actually explain my point and have a reasonable conversation with you, you cut me off.
You're an English major.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another chance.
Okay.
What's your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Harry Potter?
My shirt, everybody, my shirt says Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
Clearly
campus.
you're offended.
Actually, I'm not. I find it hilarious. In fact, I'm so important that you have to make a shirt with my name on
offended.
it. It's FBI statistics. It's well known.
FBI statistics? Where can you show me that at?
70% of offenders were African American.
I know you're obviously very anti-trans.
No, I'm pro-reality. Black people are only 13% of the population, yet they commit 55% of the murders. Why?
Because black people tend to be in lower economic statuses.
So you think that poverty equals crime?
It's highly correlated. A lot of studies
this is where
on
we
that.
disagree. What an insult to the working poor of this
So why
country.
do you think black people commit more
Well,
crime,
first of
Charlie
all,
Kirk?
what percentage of blacks have a father around when they're raised?
I'm not sure.
25%. 75% of black youth are raised without a father in the home. 75%. It is the most predictable way to end up in prison, end up as a murderer or a criminal.
And why
It's
do
not
you
a
think that's
racism
a problem?
It's not a white supremacy problem. It's a fact that black fathers impregnate women and they don't stay around with the women
And
that they have
why-
impregnated. I don't think the place exists.
What?
Because it doesn't. It's called Judea and Samaria. It's not
So
called Palestine.
you don't believe that Palestine have the right to exist?
No, everyone has a right to exist. Show me where it is. It's a non-existent place.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
That's why
agree
we're on
that.
different planets, right? But what is the national identity of Palestine? Educate me.
Palestinians.
What is that?
Like, what do you mean? What is that?
Yeah, what ethnicity are they?
Arabs?
Okay, so all Arabs are Palestinians?
No, but they are Arabs. What you trying to say? What is your point?
I'm trying to say, because at what point does somebody become a Palestinian?
When he was born in Palestine, or if his parents are Palestinians?
Again, this is why we're talking past each other.
What you trying to say?
I don't think the place exists.
What?
Because it doesn't. It's called Judea and Samaria. It's not called Palestine.
You don't believe that Palestine have the right to exist?
No, everyone has a right to exist. Show me where it is. It's a non-existent place.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
That's why
agree
we're on
that.
different planets, right? Have you ever watched an abortion? It is
Have
one of
you?
the. Yeah, actually I have. And I encourage every human being to watch one to know what you are fighting against. Because when you see abortion, you will have your life will be changed. That we allow the massacre of 1.5 million babies a year under the guise of women reproductive health. We are allowing babies every single year to just say, you know, we're going to discard them. Why? Oh, they're smaller. They're not humans. You're using dehumanizing language saying, oh, it's an embryo. No, that's a baby made in the image of God, deserving of protection.
What do you do with those children once they're born into a bad household?
So now we've transitioned to, like, what do you do with the kids?
Right.
Glad we're past the other part of the argument, okay? What do you do with them? You know, there's twice as many people on the adoption waiting list than there are abortions every single year.
And they're still on the list. So you want to send a child into an orphanage?
Well,
Is that what you want for a child? Is that a good life for a child?
No, I'm not advocating that. In fact, I'm advocating to make it easier to be able to adopt, number one. Number two, there's no such thing as an unwanted child. Number three, it is never right to justify the mass elimination or termination of people under the guise of saying they're unwanted. That's how we get Auschwitz. That's how we get the greatest horrors of the 20th century. Those people are unwanted.
So you're comparing abortion to the Holocaust?
Absolutely, I am. In fact, it's worse. It's worse.
It's really not. I don't
It's
think it
45 million babies. It's nearly 8 times worse than the Holocaust. What's the moral difference between a small baby in the womb and a grown Jew who was killed at Auschwitz? What's the moral difference? One is older?
Is a person?
What species is the baby in the womb?
It's a human, but
Therefore,
it's
they should have human rights.
No!
They should have human rights.
I do not agree.
Oh, so small humans, no human rights. Grown humans, human rights.
It's not a small human. It's an embryo.
You just said it was a human species.
It's not a living human child.
Wait, it's not a what?
It's not a child.
But
it's not a living child.
It has a heartbeat. It has brain
waves. That does not make it a child.
But tell me when it becomes a child then.
I already told you, when it is born.
Again, so under every other objective definition, you see guys how quickly the pro-abortion... You're a teacher. Yes. What is a woman?
Woman is a social construct that we've agreed upon.
So I want to thank you for proving a great point.
What?
You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much.
Are you married?
Yes, with 2 beautiful children.
Wow, good for you.
I could tell you're not married.
Yeah.
You're so scared to debate me.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Then debate me anytime,
Honestly, I'm good. I just debated the governor of this state. I don't need to debate you, Parker, okay?
You keep interrupting me. Every time I actually try to... Every time I try to actually explain my point and have a reasonable conversation with you, you cut me off.
You're an English major.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another chance.
Okay.
What's your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Harry Potter?
My shirt, everybody, my shirt says Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
Clearly you're offended.
Actually, I'm not. I find it hilarious. In fact, I'm so important that you have to make a shirt with my name on it. It's FBI statistics. It's well known.
FBI statistics? Where can you show me that at?
70% of offenders were African American.
I know you're obviously very anti-trans.
No, I'm pro-reality. There's a reason why the dress for the man is the same at a wedding and a funeral. Because you're saying goodbye to your previous self. The woman is the icon, the symbol of beauty. Almost always in all white, right? Ascendant. The man is usually in black and white, like he's attending somebody's death, because it is his death. No, but think about it. It's the death of the bachelor mindset. It's the death of promiscuity. It's the death of the wandering eye. It's the death of immoral behavior. It's the death of texting girls casually. It's the death of I get to do what I want to do. It's the death of just going to the bar with friends. It's the death of acting like an infant. It's the death of playing video games till 1 a.m. And it's the birth.
I hate Charlie Kirk! I hate him! I hate him! I hate him! I hate him!
I'm going to send her a signed hat.
I'm on the spectrum.
Okay. Congratulations.
Why is it that a lot of the times people with uteruses have to carry all the responsibility that comes with getting pregnant?
You mean women?
I always like to joke I had a boss who never showed up to work.
So maybe that's who Elon fired.
He didn't. He fired me.
Oh, okay.
Charlie, you seem so stiff and white. Do you have a stick up your...
You seem so sweet. Does anyone love you in your life?
Given that you are anti-immigration.
Anti-illegal immigration.
Okay, that's fine.
I want more Elon Musk and less Elon Omars. Does that make sense? I'll give you £1,000 right now if you could tell me the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. You said that twice. Yeah, the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. Can anyone tell me? £1,000. I'll give it to you right now. Yeah, name? Wrong, not a U.S. citizen. Citizen of El Salvador. Anyone else? U.S. citizen deported under Trump. Nope, that was a lie. You should know better than that.
Leftists are kind of trying to justify Charlie Kirk's assassination And I'm calling it an assassination because that's what it is. It's not even murder. It qualifies to be called an assassination. And if you watched the clip, which was a very sorry clip, the clip of his shooting, you'll notice that the bullet went through his neck with utmost precision. The neck was forced to absorb a bullet, and from the look of things, that was from a professional sniper. There's no way you can convince me otherwise. That was an assassination. But somehow liberals, or some liberals, if not all of them, want to kind of justify that simply because they had differing opinions with Charlie Kirk. So apparently, if you have differing opinions, or if you differ in opinions or political ideologies, then you're allowed to kill the other person. That's basically what they're trying to say. These are the kind of people who celebrated Luigi Mangione. Celebrating somebody for killing another human being. I understand we can have different views. I get that all the time here on social media or here on YouTube. I get so many comments of people with different opinions. But the farthest it can go is probably argue and try to listen to each other's point of view. But does it have to get to the point whereby you take somebody's life? I don't think any human being has the right to decide whether or not a human being will live or die. I don't think it should get to that point. Whether you're a liberal or whether you're a conservative, it shouldn't get to that point, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And just by the fact that you're a human being, or just by the virtue of being a human being, why should you kill somebody just because of differing political ideologies? If at all you kill somebody for probably being different, and then, or if somebody is killed for having or carrying different political ideologies, and then liberals do celebrate, then these are the same liberals that usually fight for them to be heard. They usually fight for minority groups. They do fight for people being heard. And after Charlie Kirk was heard and they found out that whatever he was saying was not pleasing them, somehow, and I'm not supposing that the one who killed Charlie Kirk was a liberal. That's not what I'm supposing. But I'm just looking at the liberals who are celebrating on social media. We've heard or we've seen left-winged media outlets celebrating or even giving biased reports. We've seen MSNBC doing a negative report on Charlie Kirk's murder or on Charlie Kirk's assassination, which should not be the case. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, and nobody has the right to take another human being's life. Nobody, totally nobody. And they claim that Charlie Kirk was spreading hate speech. But if anything, there's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. What part of abortion is a crime is hate speech? What part of abortion is a crime is hate speech? What part of we should make America great again hate speech? How is that even hate? what part of black people should stop those gang violence that, or black people should stop idolizing gang violence, hate speech? What part is that? What part of it is hate speech? What part of black people should stop tolerating ratchetness amongst their community, hate speech? If anything, these are just points, or these are just opinions that they found they hated the opinions, and after hating the opinions, they decided to term the opinions as hate speech. And I don't know, but if at all you're a liberal and you're watching this, then you should really question yourself and ask yourself, if you find yourself on the side of the political field, the side that celebrates the death of a father, the death of people's mentors, the death of a husband, a brother, and a son, if you find yourself in that political side, then you should ask yourself if at all the political party you're supporting or the ideologies you're supporting are right. Just ask yourself. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Please tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section, and let's keep the discussion going. It's a sad day, but again, as usual, I'll try and reply to most of the comments, if not all of them. Otherwise, that's it from me for today. I hope to be seeing you in the next video. Until then, have a good time, and may the Lord God bless you.